Hey guys, Freddy here, and I saw Geostorm. So Geostorm stars Dward Butler, and he pretty much plays like this scientist that built like this thing that goes called the he built this thing that gets put up into space, and it's pretty much controlling the weather. So now weather is controlled by man, and I thought that was a pretty interesting aspect to go at for a disaster movie. And sadly, this movie just took its premise and just shat all over it because the movie is really shitty. Whenever you see like something like hit like a car, and you see like the car like tumble, it like goes up, down, next cut, and then it will cut to like some guy at like a computer that's like, come on, I want to see the destruction on that car. Why cut to some guy at a computer desk? Why cut to something boring? I'm sick and tired of movies always cutting away from the action. Show us the action and then cut to some dude at a computer desk. Don't just cut in the middle of it. That happens a lot in this movie, and it's fucking annoying. Or you see like a car flip over, and then it cuts to a person inside the car that the car was in front of or in back of. It's like, really? You showed it in the trailer. Why can't you show it in the fucking movie? Yeah. So yeah, Geostorm was kind of disappointing, and pretty much this movie is pretty much family issues. We got a father that doesn't want to make promises to his daughter, and then the father who's the brother of a one of the people who's soon to be husband to someone from the Secret Service. They argue a lot, and it's pretty much the entire movie is just people arguing whilst in the middle of a disaster movie. So it's like, hey, oh, we're brothers, and we do brotherly things. We fight because we're brothers. We argue a lot because we're brothers, and it's like, okay, I want to see a disaster movie. I don't want to see people arguing over everything. And they eventually make up. They have like good brotherly chemistry, but I just wish it wasn't like the forefront of the movie. I just wish it was more disaster, and sadly it wasn't. It was just the brothers just like arguing via like web chat and in space. And Dwarf Brothers he's pretty much in space the entire movie. He's not on land except like the first 5 minutes of the movie, and then he goes up into space, and he has to make a sacrifice, and you know how the movie ends. But yeah, I was really anticipating this movie. It just wasn't as good as it could have been, and this is a directorial debut for Dean Devlin, who, if you don't know who that is, he is pretty much the producer or writer of all of Roland Emmerich's disaster movies, and also his other movies. He like did Independence Day. I believe he also did a sequel as well. Godzilla, 2012, Day After Tomorrow, White House Down. He pretty much did like a lot of movies with Roland Emmerich. I think he also did Stargate. Did he do Universal Soldier? I don't know. But yeah, he's worked with Roland Emmerich a lot with his movies, and this is his first time directing. And stay tuned, we also have another writer turned director, Aaron Sorkin, making a movie. And Aaron Sorkin is hailed as one of the best writers in cinema today. So I can't wait to see how he directs the movie. So far, from the trailer, Molly's Game, it looks like it's going to be a really good movie. But anyway, back on track. I'm going to give Geostorm 1.5 out of 5 stars. I just wish they focused a lot more on the disaster and how the Geostorm type thing works, instead of just brothers just talking about shit and like arguing and all that other non-disastrous things. If someone would like to remake this movie, please do, and leave out the family dilemmas and just focus on not have that be the forefront, but have that being like the background, and let the special effects and stuff like that. I know it sounds like really stupid. Oh, the movie's special effects. We should focus on special effects. But it's a disaster movie. I don't care about family dilemmas. I want a disaster movie. But I will give this movie this. It does have a really good message at the end. The message at the end is really good. It was something like, I'm going to paraphrase, no matter how many times we fight, meaning the people of the world, this is one world. We got to learn how to live together. So it was something like that. It was just a really great message at the end, because if you come to think of it, we are one people. We are one people. This is our world. We share it with a lot of people. We need to learn how to get along with each other, and I thought that was a really good message. Other than that tacked on message at the last 2 seconds in the movie, yeah, it wasn't good.